All right, we haven't done this in a while, but look at that. Doesn't that look good on screen? Yeah, that looks a lot good. Isn't that folks from Real? Thanks for joining us on MorningLine. Levedo there, Paulian, and Derek. They're all three youngsters in the program Real. And with us this morning, Joe Ferris and Tay McGee, who basically are very much involved with running this group. You wanted to hit on one more thing. I was asking you the question about the nature of the type of crime that's being committed these days with youngsters, and it seems like it's getting more and more serious. The public at times, see the carjackings, and kids these days looking at a car they want, they decide to take it and just go for a joyride. What's your take on that? Do you want to elaborate?
Let me say this much. It's not just the activity they're doing that's considered negative, right? It's been promoted like that, but also what do the young people have to do that's positive? For an example, a 14, 15-year-old decides that I don't want to get in trouble, I want to be more productive within my community.
Where do they go?
What's his first steps? Where are he supposed to go?
Community centers have kind of disappeared, right? I mean, there aren't as many of those. I don't know, some of the police athletic leagues. Did you guys have places you could have gone? I mean, if Real wasn't there, what would your other options be, maybe? Just hanging out at a friend's house? What would you do?
Yeah, probably hanging out at a friend's house. Now, I'm working.
Oh, okay.
So, if you're not working, I'm probably at my homeboy house or something, chilling.
Okay, which is cool, and you can do that and say, but you think some kids, maybe if they have nothing else, may end up being swayed to go do something that they shouldn't be doing? You need something to occupy your time, right?
Yeah, the generation now is just so backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, what were you going to say?
I mean, as far as my connections, the only place that I go to, is either work or Dream Center, which is one of 5 churches where we just go out, help the community, stuff like that.
Okay, but you guys have fun doing it, right? I mean, do you enjoy it?
Yes, sir.
I mean, just hanging out, and you've made a lot of new friends, you've met a lot of people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a better feeling being in 4 walls and behind bars.
You've been there.
Yes, and it is not a good place.
It's not, yeah. See, I mean, he's now understands there's something more to life. That's really what you guys have given him, is what you've given him. And that's awesome, man. That is awesome. So, I mean, hearing that's got to make you feel good. That now he understands.
It makes me feel great. When I see these young people be involved in different type of activities, different type of gang affiliation, organizations, whatever you might say, and they go from that, now they're kind of inspiring to go to college or inspiring to create their own business. We don't just enforce strictly go to college and that's the answer, go to college, go to college. We want to introduce them to a line of things. Not only college, you got 2-year trade schools you can go to that sometimes make even more money.
Oh, there's all kinds of routes.
We also try to put them in front of the images of other successful entrepreneurs and let them show them what the blueprint was to reach their success. We don't really speak so much of where people have been, but where they're at. So a lot of young people have already heard all the crime stories and so on, because they've witnessed it. But they need to start seeing the opportunities to entrepreneurship, how they run their own business, and so on. And why that's so important to mention that is, within the Real, the leadership, the second portion of our program, we are coming out with our own water line. Yes, absolutely. So this is, not this water, but a different water line.
So what do you mean a water line? A flavored water?
Yeah. So it's called, I'm gonna let you tell. So this,
Go ahead. Is this breaking news right here?
Breaking news. Here we go. We are coming out with our own water line. The young people are, and the water is called
water.
So this ain't a name that we necessarily came up with, but they came up with the name. And I'm gonna tell you why this water part with this leadership is so important.
Okay.
Because now they're creating their own water line.
This is gonna be bottled water that's gonna be marketed for sale to bring in money.
Absolutely. This was 100% their idea. They came up with the name. They came up with the logo. They coming up with understanding the business plan, how to write that out.
Okay.
And see, once they be part of a entrepreneur journey like this, then once they did it once, they can go out and do their own individual businesses.
Because they'll learn how. They'll see how it works.
Absolutely.
So where will the water be marketed? Or if it works, I know you're just getting going, but you're going to try to get it in the stores.
So hopefully everybody who's watching this video right now, this camera got business, they'll allow the young men to put their waters in their stores. That'll be the goal.
By the way, where's the water coming from? I mean, is this flavored water? What I got to ask.
Nick, you're asking a lot of questions.
Well, you guys are still breaking. I just want to know, is it coming from the hose, the faucet, or is it going to be some kind of purified water?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be purified. It's going to have to be regulated for, regulation reasons. So it's going to be legit water. We're going to have it manufactured. But again, we're just Yeah, so they're learning the whole process from scratch. And we also take them to different business venues so they can speak with people who already got businesses and they can ask any questions. And they do this on an ongoing basis as they prepare their notes and information.
You guys been over to Slim and Husky's for pizza?
Of course.
Those are my guys. Went to college with them.
No, I just throw them out as an example because of the neighborhood they're in and their idea of that pizza, which, by the way, is fantastic. And I love going over there. And now they've expanded since, but that's an example of a company that just started with a humble idea, got a great business model, and now is really successful.
Yeah, so we want the same idea for the young people, but not also does it teach them the whole process and the journey to create their own business, but it also gives them resources and funding, right? It pays them. So now the money that's being made, the profit goes to the young people. So now they got something to feel like they created.
Yeah,
they have
that,
an
again,
identity.
just gives them more pride. Because you guys are all going to be business magnets, all right? You guys are going to be businessmen, and you're going to be running the company. Is that your plan?
I can't wait, man.
There's a lot to it. There's so many angles to it, but you've got your workforce right here.
It's my backup plan.
I'm just curious. These guys, obviously, I think have been successful so far in your program. You know, you got so many kids come through. They cycle through.
Yeah, we got almost 100 students a year.
Now, most of them end up. Some of them fall back into their old ways.
You always gonna have the situation that you wish would have turned out different.
Okay.
So we do get young people who doesn't stay as engaged or utilize the tools that we provide to them.
But you guys will be there for them if they come. And then it's beyond just the 8 to 9 week program. It continues beyond that.
Yeah. So
or you could get a call 5 years from now from someone, from one of these guys saying, "What do you think?"
Absolutely. So another part of it, in addition to our program, there's so many different components. But another part is we have a lady named shout out Shalia Salandi, which is our case manager.
Okay.
Right? And what she does is after the young person graduates, if they decide to get into Too Real, the second part of leadership or not, she will follow up with those young people for 18 months. Awesome. And if at any given time those young people have a barrier, a hurdle, any type of adversity, she will help provide them with the tools to get past that. So they need a job, and they're having trouble with school, she'll help them with a tutor, anything that she can utilize or implement with them to help them be more successful, reach the goal that we set up with them, then
Yeah, that's awesome. Because it's so much in life is just you need someone to give you a hand. Be it the legal stuff you were talking about with Vanderbilt, which is awesome, or what you just described there. Everyone needs a little helping hand every once in a while. A little guidance, a little role model. Everyone does. I did, he does, you guys do. And if you get a little hand and then you put the drive to it, man, it makes a difference. This is just awesome. So I'm just curious, how many staffers are there with your organization?
So
is it just the two of you and...
So we have a manager, Rokisha Bryant.
Okay.
Right. Then you have myself, Tay McGee. You have Joe Ferris. You have Shalia Salandi, and you also have our somebody else named Judy Frudenthal.
Okay.
Everybody knows Judy Frudenthal.
And again, it's over there at the Oasis Center in the same. If people want to find out more or make donations to your organization, do you have a website, or how do you recommend they do that?
Absolutely. You can go to oasiscenter.org.
Okay.
Yep.
And then that's that. And like you said, donations welcome. I don't know if there are volunteer efforts that you can look for, or folks that.
Absolutely. We have a fundraiser coming up in April. And
let me know when that goes. We'll promote it for you.
So let's do one more thing. Please follow us on Instagram. What's our Instagram, y'all? Y'all remember Instagram? You should have did it. So it's at Real, REAL, Oasis, OASIS Youth. At Real Oasis Youth. Please follow us on Instagram, see the things that we're doing, see how supportive we're trying to be of these young people, and just help us to do this work. It's going to take a village to get this done, and follow us.
I think it's fantastic. Okay. Thank you for coming on.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Shout out. Gentlemen, thanks all three of you. I wish you the best. And hey, really, thanks for coming on. You guys did great today. I really appreciate all three of you coming on with these two guys. All right, take a break. I'll be back to wrap things up right after this. Stay with us. Awesome.